Longmeadow police say they arrested a man overnight after a homeowner on Pleasant View Avenue who was away for the night received an alert from his home security camera showing a person trying to break in. Police shared the video of Canine Ruben searching for that suspect. This after officers say they arrived and saw a man running away into nearby woods. Ruben tracked him for more than a quarter of a mile before they found the suspect hiding inside a trash barrel on Englewood Road. He didn't go into custody easy and injured 2 officers while resisting arrest. That man, since identified as 22-year-old Nathan Gonzalez of Springfield, now faces several charges of trespassing, larceny, and breaking and entering.